In this episode of Success to Bob Witt Show, I'm going to give you the 2 ways which you can survive in an IT project as a rookie IT consultant. Okay, the 2 ways that you can survive in an IT project if you are a rookie IT consultant. Okay, now for those who follow me, you know that I've said this a million times that in the tech industry, it's very, very tough. Okay, there's a lot of turnover in the tech industry. Okay, this is one of those industries, it's either you know or you don't know. Okay, and I've seen a lot of people struggle, doing well in the tech industry because, they are not up to the level that is needed, especially if you are a consultant. Okay, IT is very, very broad. Okay, when you are a consultant, you have a lot of responsibilities to implement very complex projects. Okay, now for example, when I started as a consultant, okay, and it was very, very tough for me. And I've said this before that I actually lost my first project, okay, because I could not perform very, very well, So for you to really survive especially in your first project, the first year when you're working as an IT consultant, okay, what do you have to do? Okay, so that you don't have to go through what I went through, so that you don't have to lose the project that like the way I did. Okay, so what can you do to increase your chances of succeeding as a rookie IT consultant? Now, the first thing is to find a support system. Okay, find someone to support you. Okay, because IT projects can be very, very complex. Even to the most, to the smartest people out there. Okay, so like for example, when I started, I didn't really have anyone to support me, okay, in the project. Okay, I was trained as an IT consultant, but the company that, trained me, they didn't have any support system. Okay, but if you don't have any support system, let's say for example, someone trained you, okay, and then you have the skills and then you get a job, it can be very, very tough if no one is really behind the scenes, supporting you, because these projects can be very, very complex. Okay, so what you need is to go that extra mile and find someone who can support. There's a lot of people out there who do this kind of work, supporting people in projects. Okay, these are some of the things that I really didn't know before when I started. Okay, but there's a lot of people out there, especially, you can get someone very, very cheaply, okay, from India to support you behind the scenes, okay, and you can deliver your project no problem. Okay, so you work during the day, right? You're in the project, you make sure you are getting everything, you are able to gather all the requirements and all that, understand what is needed, and then once you are done with your work during the day, in the evening you set up meeting with your support person, and then explain to them everything, what you are needed to do in the project, and they tell you exactly what you need to do. Okay, and you don't have to pay them a lot of money. Okay, there's a lot of people out there, especially back in India, who support people in projects. Okay, so find a support system, okay, if you can. All right, if you can. Okay, because it can be very, very tough. It can be very, very tough. Now, the second way that you can survive is to learn the skill every single day. Okay, learn the skill. Let's say for example, you've been hired as an Oracle systems analyst, right? When you are new in an IT project, okay, there are some of the things, even though you have the skills, you understand, pretty much everything, there is still a lot of stuff that you're gonna be needed to figure out. Okay, nothing is quite straightforward. All right, projects are usually very, very complex, and the expectation is that you can deliver. Okay, so you have to constantly keep on learning. Okay, you can't just go, sit there and every day you go to work and think that, I'm gonna be fine. No, you have to constantly keep on learning what you're doing. Okay, so not just learning on the job, but also behind the scenes. When you go home, let's say for example you are done with work today, you go back home, you go and get more information about what you'll be doing. Okay, go out there on the internet, okay, get some training, more training, okay, as you As you do your project, you keep on learning more stuff because the projects are usually very, very complex, okay, and you can't really know everything, okay. So, but don't just sit there and wait for, and think, everything will be fine. No, no, no. You have to consistently keep on learning. Okay, keep on learning. Okay, so those are the two ways that you can increase your odds of surviving in an IT project. One is to find a support system. Okay, get someone out there. There's a lot of people out there who do this. Okay, so they support people in projects. All right, and the second way is to keep on learning more stuff. Okay, as you pursue your project, you keep on learning so that you can increase your knowledge on what you're supposed to be providing as a solution to the client. Okay. You're watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, presented to you by Appstech America. Appstech America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.appstechamerica.com. Appstech America, we wake you up to the unlimited potential within you. Now, on to the question of the day. Someone asked me, hey Bob, I was out of status at some point here in the US, but I have filed asylum. Can I change to employment-based green card? Now, the answer is no, it's not possible, because for you to really change your status to employment-based green card, you must have been in status throughout. Even if you are out of status even for one single day, then you cannot file for employment-based green card because you violated your immigration status even for one single day. Okay, the fact that you filed asylum does not give you any immigration status. Okay, all right, so you must have been in status throughout. Okay, I'll see you next time. Goodbye. You've been watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, brought to you by Appstech America. Come back next time to hear more steps and missteps that I took on the path to becoming a successful immigrant in USA. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.